Hello. So about 2 hours ago, they launched the Cycle of Awakening for Verdoc and Phyto's release event. So, and part of that is there is this shop that you can spend your Sapphire Medallions in. And if you don't know, you can get Sapphire Medallions. First of all, you can get them from the Altar of Fate by turning in your Valor coins. There's a chance you will get a Sapphire Medallion. See, I got 3 of them there. Wow, it's actually did pretty good on that. So, boom, got a bit lucky there. But yeah, I got 3 of them. So there's that. Now I got a Sapphire Medallion. It says, you have a Sapphire Medallion. Use it to claim rewards in the shop after the event is over. All unspent medallions will be exchanged for an adventure chest. Make sure you spend these before this ends. Don't let it turn into adventure chests. You will be sad if these turn into adventure chests. Adventure chests suck. They suck. Like the ones we had on the previous event, the Cascade event, those ones were terrible. Don't let them auto-convert. Don't let them auto-convert. But yeah, you can also get some more from the Battle Pass. There's a couple on the free tier here. There's a 3rd one. There's a 4th one. Looks like you get 4 free ones. And then if you want to buy the Battle Pass, you can get 10, 15, 20 more from the Battle Pass. And there's, of course, there's some from the events. Their first one had... Oops, I was trying to... Not trying to click on that. I was trying to... I forget. I think there's just 1 from that one. There's 2 on that one. Or maybe there wasn't any because I don't have any... If I didn't have any... Medallions. There might not be any on the 1st level. The 2nd level has 2. The 3rd level has 2. The 4th level has 2. And then you get a 10 from the 5th level, 10 from the 6th level, and another 10 from the 7th level if you can go that far. So that's pretty much if you had 4 on the free tier and then 30 more. So that's 40 plus another 20 from the Battle Pass. So you can get 60 if you buy the Battle Pass pretty much and complete to level 7. And then 40 you need... To get all the quests, you actually need to spend 100 of those. There are quests here for spending Sapphire Medallions. So you need 100 total to do all that. So you would need quite a few of the things. Usually there's about 10% chance of getting a... I imagine it's probably about 10% chance. I got 3, which is pretty good. But if I do this again here, will I get more? Didn't get a single one that time. See, I got above the average the first time. So now obviously reverts back to the mean. So yeah, most likely you're not going to get all the way to 100. Most people, like even if you buy a Battle Pass, you might only get to like 70 or 80. But some of the things you can do though is you can buy the Anvari's Root. You need to upgrade the weapon, the the Titan weapon on Verdoc and Phyto. So if you look at Verdoc and Phyto, he has... His first one is Anvari's Root. This is his weapon. So if you could evolve that, add quite a bit of power here. It would add... Well, it added an extra 80k power, which I guess actually isn't that much. This might not be that game-changing, considering this already adds 400,000 elemental damage. It only adds 80k more. So if you can only get this to 5 stars, you're not missing out too much. Then there's the seal. This one adds up quite a bit more. Adds 1.3. Oh yeah, 50% more. So this one I'd say is much more impactful than the weapon. The weapon, whereas 50, like I said, literally a 30 your total stats are on that last evolution from 5-6. Also, very important, they have said that this can be used on future summoning Titan summoners. Like, so if you get extras of these, you can use this on future Titans. There's probably going to be fire or a water one coming soon. Probably both eventually. So yeah, if you get extra of these, this good to get extra of these. Getting extra of these won't do anything for you. So lower priority on this one. 5 stars, probably plenty. I wouldn't worry too much on this one. But this one, definitely I would prioritize this one. That's probably going to be the main thing you're going to want to buy with your Sapphire Medallions in the shop, is probably those Seals of Nature. Why are they called Seals of Nature, not say Summoning Seals, considering they're used for all Summoning Titans? And Nature's very grass-oriented, I don't know, but they have said, like I said, they did say they will be usable on all Summoning Titans, so... shop. Yeah, so I'd say Seal of Nature, probably better than the Anvari's Root. Titan Skin Stones, that's actually not too bad. 15,000. Titan Potions, I would probably buy the Skin Stones over Potions. 20,000 Titan Potions kind of meh. Oh, especially the Essence Emeralds. You can get the Essence of Elements. 40,000, I'd rather have 40,000 of those than 20,000 Titan Potions any day of the week. Then the Artifact Chest Crowns. This can get you Earth Crowns if you need Earth Crowns for the new Titan or just any Titan. You can do Fire Water too here if you need those. Hero Soul Chest, I would not buy that. It's a terrible deal. Chaos Particles can be good for your pets if you need pets. If you're still working on your main pets, you don't have 5 pets to rival it yet. This is one of the best deals. One of the best things to buy for as a new player is Chaos Particles. Green Enchantment Rune's not too bad, but I wouldn't do this. I'd say if you're a new player, this wouldn't be as high. But if you're a more advanced player who has all your pets max, you don't know what else to do, this is not too bad. Large Skinstone crates could also be decent. That's 3,000 Skinstones, so that's not too bad. Bottled energy, 15 bottled energies. That's not too bad if you need some. If you don't have extras, same for a future one. These are just orange. If these were red, this would be a much better buy because they're just orange fragments. Kind of meh. Hand of Glory, 10 times. Hand of Glory is one of those items you'll always need. Same as Minotaur Head. By using a couple of medallions on those is not bad considering it's 10 per medallion, which is pretty good. Same thing, Flaming Heart. You'll always need a bunch of those. Giant Slayer. You actually will need quite a few of those, but not quite as much as Minotaur Head, Hand of Glory, or Flame Heart. But if you need some, it's okay to spend a medallion on them. Alright, Lemort's card, Lycanthrope Fane. You get 2 for 1 medallion. These are also items you will be used a bazillion times. You will always need a bunch of these. Trine, 3 Trines for 1 is not too bad, but I feel like this is a worse deal than just buying the Minotaur Heads and Hand of Glory, because a Trine is 1 Minotaur Head, 1 Hand of Glory, and 1... gosh, what was the third? Not Flaming Heart. I forget the third item, but you're pretty much only getting 9 items where you could get 10, so I'd just go the Hand of Glory Minotaurs. I say Trine is overcost for what you get. Alchemist set's good for the same reason, Lycanthrope Fane, the Mort's card's good. You'll need a bazillion of them. That's fine. And then Cicadas, Dragon Hearts, Curfew. All of these are fine. For 1-to-1, they're okay. I think these are all fine. They're actually slightly a bit better value than doing the Alchemist sets like Thrope Fane and Lemort's card, but these are technically a bit better value, though you won't need quite as many of these. So, like I said, Lemort's cards, like Thrope Fane's, Alchemist, you just need so many of them. You're probably still worth it, even though technically these red items are better value than those orange items. And, yeah, I'd probably skip Trine, but I think the rest of the items are actually pretty good. These are a pretty good selection of items. I think the only one I wouldn't buy is Trine. I think that's the one I generally recommend, again, just because it's kind of bad value, especially when you can just buy Hand of Glory and Minotaur Heads. I think you're just better off there. What is Trine? I forget. Is it Trine? What's makes a Trine? It's Desert Blade, that's the third one. You can't buy Desert Blades, but you can buy the Minotaur Heads and the Hand of Glories from the shop. So, yeah, and I think for most of you, though, I would prioritize Seal of Nature. If you're trying to work on the Titan, if you're doing Titan stuff, do Seal of Nature over Anvar's Root. This has a lot more value to the Titan, and you can use, if you end up with extra, you can use them for a future summoners. Anvari Roots, like I said, just getting a 5-star, just 5-star and Absolute Star is so small, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Then pretty much all these items are actually good, except Trine. I'd also skip the Floss Artifact Chest and the huge XP potions. I think those are the worst ones. And Bottled Energy, Grey Enchantment Rune, Large Skinstone crates, really only if you need them. I'd say Skinstones runes are more for well-advanced players. Also, I'd skip the Hero Soul Chest. That one's not good either. I'd skip that one. And the potions. I would not do Titan Potions over Essence of Elements either. Anyway, not too much more to say on this. If you want to know more about the Altar of Fate, though, I did do a video about which relics you should focus on down below. As always, thank you for watching.